Okay, I think we did cover that the other day, so we have to move on in time. Um, this is just an overview and leaving like chart 32. We're going to move on to another chart here. All right. So now what I've done is I've taken this guy here. You see this chart here with the S3XL there, and then the 4x4 stack here, and then another S3XL. Okay. What I've done is I've drawn that again. All right. We have to get fresh drawings sometimes. These are the three original building blocks. Okay. The S3XL, remember, came from the middle of a 7L here. And the 7L was put together with an S2L, an S3S, and then interleaved into an S2L down here and an S3S here. Put all four of them together, okay, and you have in the middle a 4, 5, 6, root 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And by the way, if I do two of these in a row, I have them back on one of the diagrams in the other lesson. That covers all 5 cages. So this covers half of them, like DC or something like that, and half of one. But you put two 7Ls in a row. Okay, let's see how that would work real quick. So all I have to do is decide where's it going to come in. It's going to come in on the 637 right there, and it's going to go down one, and it's going to be about that long. And there it is. With these two 7Ls here, right here, okay? With these two 7Ls here, we cover all 5 cage shapes. Okay, we got the 3 right here, which is the C. The A we have here with the 5. We have the 6 here with the G. The E is the 7 and the root. All right, so that is over here. It's like 7 root 2 3. Okay, right here. It's, believe it or not, it's down here because on that E shape we have 5 root 3 right there. Or we have it right here in the middle, 5 root 3. See that? So we have the 5 root 3 right there. That's the E shape. So the E shape is there starting on the root. There's the 2. You fill it in. So we got E. The D shape starts on the 2. Then we've got the 5 to the root. But when this warps over for the D shape, right, we can warp that over. Whoops. Oh, I don't know what that was. I think I pasted it. Okay, so we messed up a little bit there. That happens. That happens. Anyway, we got all 5 shapes on 2 7Ls. I've covered that in the other lecture. We proved it. A is like half on one side, half on the other, but all the notes are there. So they're all there. And this came from pentatonic scales. You know, building the pentatonics from these. And it's really simple. As a matter of fact, let's move on to today's chart, and I've included the pentatonic stack. This does not have the 4th and the 7th. It only has 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Okay, so this is the pentatonic stack. If I wanted to start on the middle one here, this is A. It would be your F. It would be like A, C, 3, 5, 6 root. Okay, now A is the 6 of oh, okay, if it's the 3rd, A is the 3rd of F, the 3rd. Now you gotta hit the warp. So the R has to go over 1 box to the right. That's because this 5th string fifth string is only a third from the fourth string from the bottom, so you have to go up one fret to get the same note. That's why when we got to the R2, we had to move it up. We had to warp it up like that. So all these patterns are unwarped because you never know where the warp's going to be. What if I wanted to start a pattern from the second of something? Well, you got to decide what that second is. Let's say the key is C, okay? In my C here. So the second would be the D. So say I want to find a D on the second string. I can start that D on the second string, that D shape. Now that's interesting because I'm playing a pentatonic scale, so it's 2, 3, 5, 6, R2. Now I want to go and grab that 3, but guess what? That 3 got warped up. So you never know where the warp's going to be. So it went 3, 5, 6, 2. And guess what? What shape that is a G. It's a G shape. So that is actually the key of G there. So that particular D is in the key of G. All right, now that's very interesting. That would, pretty much tell me we're in the key. The parent key would be the G. Now let's play this. Or would it be right to play? Okay, so it's determining the parent key that's important. Starting the D from the second string put us in the key of G. Did that mean that D was the fifth? We would have to look at the diatonic. So we'll get into that. Determining the key that you're playing in, because let's say you're just playing some groove like that might be the key of G. You see, because when I came down on this G here, I know that was characteristic of a C shape that has the root there. So that's one way you can find what you're doing from just meandering around doing anything into a cage shape where you can identify the root in that cage shape and then play that like that. So that's just a little bit of music theory and everything, and we only got a minute left in this segment. We've got some new patterns here. We've got the pentatonic stack, which is a lot easier to follow now. This is the stack of 3 short right here. Okay. Stack of 3 short is a very important group of notes here, because when you have the stack of 3 short and you have the stack of 2 long, those are the only 2 ones you have to know for pentatonic, because what's on top of stack of 2 long? Another stack of 3 short. What's on the bottom of stack of 3 short? A stack of 2 long. And look how they count. 3, 5, 6 root. 2, 3, 5, 6 root. 2, 3, 5, 6 root. 2, 3, 5, 6 root. You see, it's important to count. So that's all you need to make the unwarped pentatonic pattern stack.